Hello, I'm Reed Latin with RGL Holdings. I'm here to talk about a smarter way to investing in Phoenix, Arizona real estate through cash flow and rental properties. So if you're looking to buy a rental home here in the Phoenix area, this presentation is definitely for you. We offer cash flow rental homes that are already rented, fixed up and in excellent condition, already professionally managed, instantly returning 15 to 20% if the home is leveraged or has a loan, have a much higher ROI, and also have a 1-year warranty. So why are we different? Here's some of our specialties. We focus on cash flow homes, foreclosure homes, wholesale homes, and homes that just simply aren't listed on the MLS. The owner, that's me speaking, Reed Latin. I have 10 years of real estate experience here in the Phoenix area. I've been a licensed agent here in Arizona since 2002, and I personally have bought and sold hundreds of investment homes in Phoenix. We're also going to talk about the typical process to buying rental homes versus our process and kind of highlight some of those differences and some of the advantages that we offer with our system. Starting with the typical process, the buyer usually goes and finds a realtor. They begin to search for homes. They start submitting offers. Eventually, they get an offer accepted. The buyer then starts their loan process, and they close on the home a month to 2 months down the road. Or if they're paying with cash, they close on 2 weeks, whatever it is, 2 weeks to say 6 weeks down the road. They're now the owner of the house. And then after they buy the home, after they're actually the owner of the home, they get their property manager lined up. They start to do fix up to the home. They do the repairs. They clean up the house. They buy appliances. Basically, they get it ready to be rented. And then they start the marketing to find a tenant through the property manager. And so if you add all that up, the home starts to cash flow 2 to 4 months after they own it, to where they actually have a tenant in there paying rent every month. Our average cost from our studies show about $6,000 is spent after you close on the home, and we'll break down these costs on this slide. So if you start to break down what you're looking at after you close on the house, 2 to 4 months of mortgage payments. Remember, when you close on that house, you're not going to have a renter in there immediately through the typical process. It's going to take you anywhere from 2 to 4 months to actually find a renter to where they're actually in the house and paying rent. So our average rental payment, or mortgage payment I should say, per month is about $700. So if you look at it 2 months, it's about $1,400. We're kind of erring on the low side. And then to get the house to where it's rent ready, you need appliances, dishwasher, stove, refrigerator, washer, dryer, all that stuff. Sometimes the homes come with more appliances, sometimes it comes with less. On average, about $1,500 in appliances. And then you got your fix up and repairs, window coverings, replacement of carpet, paint, that kind of stuff, maybe a new hot water heater. That all averages about $2,500. Once again, it could be more, could be less. And then once you find the renter, the tenant, the property manager commission is usually around $800 to $1,000. So if you total this, you're looking at about $6,000 to $7,000, give or take the situation of the house. Okay, so now we're going to talk about our process and kind of highlight some of our advantages to our system of buying a turnkey cash flow home versus the typical process of just simply buying one off the MLS. So basically, our system would start like this. You would contact us and we would send you a list of our current homes that we have in our inventory, all of our current turnkey homes that are already fixed up, already rented, already professionally managed, and already flowing cash. You choose one you like. If you'd like, you're welcome to bring in a realtor. You can inspect the house, make sure it's suitable to your needs. Once you approve the house, a month to 2 months down the road, if you're doing a loan, you'd close on the house. If you're paying with cash, you can set the closing date to your needs. And then once you close on that home, believe it or not, your work is over. You basically, from day one, once you're the owner, you're going to start receiving cash flow. And remember, the reason is because the home is already rented. It's already fixed up, all the appliances are there, it's already flowing cash. So it's going to eliminate all of that work after you close escrow from the typical process. So basically, when you close on a home through our system, plan on $0 in extra expenses. So we're going to talk about some more advantages and go through our system here. All of our tenants are professionally screened and professionally managed. We do background checks on them. We do eviction checks. We basically make sure we get you a solid, reliable tenant. We don't want to stick you with a bad tenant who's had previous evictions, that kind of stuff. Also, our homes are priced less than the MLS. Our goal is to sell you a house that's priced less than you'll typically see on the MLS, so you're not buying an overinflated, overpriced house. Our system works great for out-of-state or international investors. The reason being is because we believe the landlord or owner should have a hands-off approach and shouldn't have to worry about any of this stuff. That's exactly why we have a property manager. Your cash flow, rental income is going to be wired into your bank account every month. So if you're out of state, live in another country, it's going to be wired into your account. You don't have to worry about picking up any checks in the mail or going down to an office or any of that stuff. And then we have a proven system here. Currently, as of March in 2011, we own around 30 houses in the Phoenix area. They all flow cash. They all have significant positive cash flow. And then, as we talked about before, we save our clients around $5,000 to $7,000 per house. And so that's why our return on investments is solid and significantly higher than what you typically see with the typical approach. And then also too, this is going to take a lot of the guessing work out of selecting a rental house. We know the best rental areas. We know the areas that have the highest cash flow returns. So it's definitely going to lessen your risk. And then also, if you don't believe me, I personally am pretty skeptical. If you don't believe me, you're welcome to check me out, my name or my company's name in the Maricopa County tax records to verify what I'm saying is indeed true. So let's talk about some of our houses that we currently own. This one here is in Tolleson, 8927 West Forest Grove in Tolleson, Arizona, 85353. It's currently rented for $1,050 per month. The cash-on-cash return is 16%, and that's if you were putting down 25% loan-to-value. So your cash-on-cash return after you've paid off all of your expenses every month, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and also your HOA, your cash-on-cash return would be about 16%. And your monthly cash flow with a loan, once again, is about $300. So you'd be left over, you'd have positive $300 per month. And then this one's a newer home. It's only a few years old. It has extremely low maintenance, and they rent very fast. Okay, on to the next one. This one is in Avondale. These are in West Phoenix, the west side of the metropolitan area. Great neighborhoods, extremely clean, extremely new. 12568 West Flower Street, Avondale, Arizona, 85392. It's currently rented for $1,095 per month. Cash-on-cash return, once again, about 16%. The monthly cash flow with a loan is $410, and then this is obviously a newer home, extremely low maintenance. And onto our older home, we're definitely big advocates of these older homes. They rent extremely fast. 3705 West Purdue, Phoenix, Arizona, 85051. This one's currently rented for $950 per month. Our cash-on-cash return is almost 20%, about 19%. The monthly free cash flow after everything's been paid off is $355 per month. This one is built in 1970, and these areas, we're big fans of these areas. They tend to rent very fast as well. Okay, I know I kind of went through this presentation pretty fast. I'm sure you'd have tons of questions. You're welcome to call me directly, 480-227-5214, or you could email me as well. So I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.